Hi everyone, this is the second lesson based on the topic number series. In the previous lesson, we are done with one of the trials. As solving a question based on number series is all about trial and hit. When one of your trial fails, we have to move on to the next trial. In this lesson, we are going to discuss these 5 questions. Now let me start with the first one. In order to relate the given numbers, I want you to identify whether the given number is either immediately followed by or immediately preceded by its multiple. Let us relate 5 and 10. Now, 5 into some number should give you 10. As 10 is a multiple of 5, let me write it as 5 into 2. Can we relate 10 and 20 in the same way? Yes. 10 2 times 20. 20 and 40 will be related this way. 22 times 40. 42 times 80. So that your answer will be 80 into 2, which gives you 160. We are done with one of the questions. Now let us move on to the second question. If you observe the first two numbers 1 and 2, how can we relate these two numbers? 1 2 times 2. Can we relate 2 and 6 in the same way? Yes. 2 3 times 6. 6 when multiplied by a number should give you 24. 6 4 times 24. 24 when multiplied by a number should give you 120. Let us say 24 into 5. As 2, 3, 4 and 5 are consecutive numbers, 120 should be multiplied by 5's next number, which is 6. 120 6 times gives you 720. Now let us discuss the third one, 12 and 12. How can we relate these two numbers? The number which remain the same. So I can write it as into 1. Now how can we relate 12 and 36? 12 into something should give you 36. 12 into 3. 36 and 180 can be related this way. 36 5 times 180. 180 into 7 gives you 1260. If you observe the numbers 1, 3, 5 and 7, we know that these four numbers are consecutive odd numbers. So 1260 should be multiplied by 7's next odd number, which is 9. So your answer will be 11340. Now let us move on to the fourth question. 10 and 20. 10 when multiplied by 2 gives you 20. Is 60 a multiple of 20? Yes. 20 into 3 gives you 60. Can we relate 60 and 300 in the same way? 60 into 5 is 300. 300 into some number should give you 2100. 300 into 7. If you look at these numbers 2, 3, 5 and 7, these numbers are consecutive prime numbers. So 2100 should be multiplied by 7's next prime number. 7's next prime number is 11. So 2100 into 11 gives your answer. And it's 23100. This is your fifth question now. 64 and 32. You will observe a decrease here. 32 which remain the same. Now 32 to 48, again there is an increase. 48 to 96, you will observe an increase again. If you find a series of this kind, usually it will be related to a fraction multiplication. Now, I know that 32 2 times 64. When you try to relate 32 and 64, we can write it as 32 into 2. Now your task is to relate these two numbers. 64 into something should give you 32, which is into 1 by 2. 32 and 32, which is 32 into 1, which can also be written as into 2 by 2. When we are multiplying it with a fraction 1 by 2 and then into 2 by 2, fraction is something to do with 2, numerator and a denominator. If you look at these two fractions, denominator which remained the same and the numerator being increased. Previously it's into 1 by 2, now it's into 2 by 2. So 32 and 48. How can we relate these two numbers that way? Into 3 by 2. So 48 into 4 by 2, which gives you 96. So 96 should be multiplied by 5 by 2, which gives your answer as 240. And in addition to this, 1 by 2 can also be written as 0.5. 2 by 2 can be written as 1. 3 by 2, let's say 1.5. 4 by 2 can be written as 2. 5 by 2 can be written as 2.5. So this is about your comfort. You can either write it as a fraction or a decimal value. Now, this is the second trial on this topic. I want you to improve your calculations. In your exam, when you are given 30 seconds to spend on a question of this kind, you can solve it in less than 30 seconds only when you are good at calculations. And along with that, you have to relate the given numbers. The given question will be solved when you put these two things together. So we are done with the second lesson. See you soon in the third lesson. Thank you.